I'm going to try my best in this video to differ from my problems with Fortnite video. While some of those problems still exist in the game and they are the reason I'm not playing the game, I want to take this video as an opportunity to bring up any other points or to further elaborate on my existing opinions with the game. Now, before I get into the bad stuff, I want to take a second to address what they have done right so far. From the little bit that I have played from my last video to now, I have noticed that there has been much less Chinese playing our game. I don't know if they banned the game in their country or gave them their own servers. I don't know. I have not seen very many, and the ones I have seen, they might have just been people that do belong in my server just trying to make a joke. So I'm under the impression that that has been fixed, and then also character customization, which it wasn't what I would have preferred, which was allow me to select which one of the presets I want to play as. They instead made a system where you buy the skin that you would like to see at all times, and then you can wear it, which is totally fine with me. It's monetization. They 100% deserve it. And I agree with both of those design decisions. Now for the part that I don't agree with, and there is a lot of it. The first one is kind of a repeat, and it's the result of Bloom still being present in the game, and that is winning gunfights involves little mechanical skill. The only mechanical skill that this game demands when going into a gunfight and winning that gunfight is line your cone of fire up with your opponent and begin rolling the dice. If you are lucky, you will win that fight. I have had moments where I have laser beamed people across the map with a white AR. There have been other times that I'll take a purple scar and I'll miss every single bullet on a target who is close to mid-range. And my mechanical skill in both of those gunfights did not change. I am the same player with the same mechanical skill. I am beyond certain that this exists in the game because they wanted to give console players a battle royale before PUBG could, which is totally fine. If someone can get that machine to run a battle royale, they absolutely should be able to participate. But the part that I can't understand is that a competent professional dev team like Epic Games refuses to balance these platforms differently. They refuse to treat these different platforms differently. It might be because they have to get a patch out every single week or every other week, and they prepare the build on PC, they get it ready, and then they port that to console, then they have to wait for certification. And the problem is time. They don't have enough time to balance PC differently. Bloom exists because you don't get aim assist when leading your shots. Every other battle royale makes you lead your shots, and that's because every other battle royale is on PC, where precision is superior. And if Epic Games started treating these platforms differently, and that required them to take an extra week on a patch, go for it. I would rather have the game be good and be excited for the patches. Massive did this exact thing with The Division and the game died. It fell flat on its face because they took PC mechanics, a PC game, and put it on console. And you cannot do that. You cannot balance these platforms the exact same because they're not the exact same. This is common sense, and I'm so tired of developers nowadays doing this. This will kill Fortnite on PC. People are going to realize they're not getting any better at it. That's what I realized very early on. I realized I can't get any better at this game. I don't want to play it anymore. Now, that was a very long point, but that is because it is the biggest problem in the game, the biggest reason why I refuse to touch it until it is fixed. But I am going to speed through the rest of these because they still are problems that I would like to see fixed, but they're not deal breakers for me. I highly doubt this one's going to be looked at because it's the selling point of this game. It is literally in the name, and that is fort. Building your fort. Building. The building mechanics in this game are hurting it, and I want to explain why. Imagine a hill, and at the top of that hill, there's a tree. You have just seen someone running towards that tree, and you take a shot at them. You have your own cover. Let's say it's a rock. You're hiding behind your rock. You take a shot at him, trying to hit him. You miss. He hides behind the tree at the top of that hill. You have three options. You can run away, which is very low risk. You're avoiding a gunfight. 2, you can wait it out, see if he will make an aggressive push. You're not saving yourself from a fight, but you're definitely not putting yourself in a direct line of fire. Or 3, you could linebacker rush that tree with a shotgun and hopefully get a good headshot, get a clean headshot on him. Let's say you take option 3, the high risk option, and you linebacker rush that tree. You are charging that tree. You are putting yourself at a huge risk, but if it pays off, you get a kill. That is a reward. High risk, high reward. Let's say you start to rush that tree and he decides to peek you. He wants to get 2 headshots and put you down instantly. The second shots are starting to be fired at you, you can instantly throw up a wall and completely remove the risk that you just took rushing that tree. The risk that you comprehended in your mind that you are going to have by rushing this tree has now just been removed. Being able to take these high risk, high reward situations and removing the risk from it. And that is a problem, in my opinion. I don't think you should be able to take these high risk situations and just get out whenever you want. And I do have a suggested fix for this, and I actually think it is really clever. Wood, brick, and steel take different amounts of time to build. When you place them down, they build themselves up. Let's say while that structure is building, it's not technically there. You can see it building, you can see it constructing, but you can still walk through it, bullets can go through it. If you're in that situation and you throw up a wall to try and take that risk away, they can still see through it, they can still shoot through it. This would eliminate the situations where you're being shot at, you don't know where from, or exactly what I've just explained, and you're just spamming walls, hoping they have to reload eventually and then make your move. This still allows for base building. This still allows the selling point of this game to exist in the game, but it doesn't allow you to just react and build and just delete all risk that has been put on you. I don't know. I thought it was cool. It's definitely not a selling point. I'll still play the game just fine if my first point is addressed. This next one is a repeat, and that is Fortnite is way too slow paced. I appreciate them adding the trampoline because it definitely saves you in those situations where you're not in the safe zone and you get caught up in a gunfight and it lasts longer than expected, and then before you know it, the barrier is right there and you gotta go. Now you can just throw a trampoline down and cover a huge amount of distance very quickly. I like this. This is definitely something the game needed, but that is not why I suggested cars. I suggested cars because I want a tool that allows me to chase kills. When you set a trampoline down and you jump and land on another person and get that kill, you can't just get right back on the trampoline. You got to run back to your trampoline and then hope someone's in the radius in which you can jump. With a car, you chase a kill, you jump out, you gank them, jump back in, chase a different kill. That was why I suggested cars. I enjoy PvP in this game, and that's why, if you've noticed, everyone jumps out at the beginning. Right the second they can jump, it's because they want to fight. They want to PvP. That is where the game is fun. That's why vehicles need to be in this game. And also the fact that they've added a bush that you can wear, which promotes you to sit in one spot and don't move, don't push people, don't PvP. That is scaring me because it's a step in the wrong direction, and I'm scared they're going to keep stepping in that wrong direction. Now, this next one's a pretty short point, but it is very important. I'm going to be comparing this to H1 because H1 is a battle royale, and they have done this correct. In H1, if your head is exposed and you get shot in it, you're dead. But they have helmets in the game that are absolutely everywhere. They are everywhere on the map. There's probably over 1,000 on the map. That essentially doubles your time to kill. If you're hit in the head, you're not dead. You're safe. But if you get hit in the head again, you're dead. Fortnite tried to put their unique twist on it. They added a shield potion, which doubles your time to kill, just like it does in H1, except shield potions are not as common as helmets are in H1. And for a game as face tradey and random as Fortnite is, I feel like everyone should be on the same playing field at all times. If you're unlucky, you could go into a gunfight having 75 health because you couldn't find a medkit, which are more rare than bandages, and they could have 2 shields with 200 health. I strongly dislike that. Not only can they have better RNG than you and get 2 shields to drop while you can get nothing but bandages, but the gunfights are completely random. No amount of skill will allow you to hit all headshots and kill him before he can kill you. That is the problem with it. I think shields need to be more common, or a different system in place to keep you alive and keep everyone at a fair playing ground. That's just my opinion. This last one, again, not a deal breaker. It actually wouldn't even affect the gameplay in any way. And that's voice proximity chat. I think every battle royale should have voice proximity chat. Being able to communicate with players and have those funny experiences or those weird conversations or those inside jokes with your friends that you develop later on because that one guy said something funny. Definitely something this game needs. Actually, something the genre needs. With this would come some moderation because people would be screaming slurs and other things that other people wouldn't like to hear, but there's always the option to turn it off. My name is Jed. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. These are some reasons why I don't play Fortnite. It's kind of the big thing out right now, and trust me, I still love doing YouTube. I still love creating. The game that's hot right now is not something I'm interested in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, everybody.